to another episode of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are on episode 12, I believe, and we are in the year 1310. We have just entered the year 1310. It is Friday. It is about 12:35 a.m. in game, and they are just having themselves a little bit of a bite to eat. We are just going to be going into the game here, and they do have a little bit of some birthday rolls that we need to do today, but we will most likely go ahead and let them play for a little bit here. It looks like Ernie's needs are okay. Aileen is okay. Edward needs to go to the washroom and get himself a little bit of sleep. Blossom is in need of some fun, some attention, and some hygiene. Looks like Ernie is needing some rest, and Henry needs to come down and get some food, which he is on his way down now. So we do need to go ahead and let the family's needs get up a little bit, but we do need to get those birthday rolls in. So we will go ahead and get those birthday rolls done first. So let's go ahead and hop over to the browser so that we can take a look at that. All right, so if you look at our spreadsheet, today is Friday, and we have a lot of birthdays today. So Sofia Arundel, she was born on Thursday. Today she needs to roll up to an infant. And then all of our adults have to roll to see if they are going to live or die. So we have to roll for all of our adults. Lance, Clementine, and Eric need to roll as far as the adults go today. So let's go ahead and roll for our infant. So for the infant, for Talia, she can't roll a 12, a 16, or an 18. So if we pull up our dice and give it a roll, she rolled an 8. So Talia did survive. And then for our adults, they need to roll a greater than a 9. So let's roll for, we have 3 adults. So we'll roll 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. All 3 of our adults get to live. I'm telling you, we are lucky with these dice. And they live for another 40 years. So we'll go down to row 82. And we'll put them on here. Who was it? Lance Arundel, Clementine, Arundel, and Eric. Clementine is a Nielsen now. And Eric Nielsen. I'll update this because that confused me. All right. And then tomorrow we have a birthday for Sofia Arundel, and we'll see if she gets to survive her roll. But yeah, it looks like they are surviving, and they get to live for another 40 years. And then after that, we'll roll again and see how long they get to live for. But she gets 5 days. Alright, so she's green. Okay, so we are good to go. And we will go ahead and jump into the game here. I'm going to go ahead and age everybody up. So let's go ahead and go to save and go to manage worlds and age everyone up. I'm going to age Talia up to an infant and age everyone up to their adult status. That way I don't forget. And then we will jump in with our family and go ahead and get to playing the game. And we will need to put Talia on the tree because she is not on the Plumtree app as of yet. But she will need to be added to the Plumtree app as well. Okay, here we have Talia after her makeover, and this is what she looks like. She is super cute. I think that she turned out really, really adorable. And she is in her green, as we know this family is in green. She is the only blonde in the family, so I think that's funny how that turns out like that. But she is cautious. I have gone ahead and added her to the Plumtree app. So we will go ahead and now jump into the Nilsson family. And we will age up. Who needs to be aged up? Let me take a look again. It is Clementine and Eric both needs to be aged up to their adult. So let's go ahead and hop over there and age them both up to adults. And for whatever reason, it is causing problems with my cursor for the camera to be on today. So I'm going to leave the camera off, and hopefully that will stop causing issues for the game. So let's hop into this family, and we will age up Clementine to an adult. And we will age up Eric to an adult. So now that both of them have been aged up to an adult, we will just save that. And we're going to hop back in with our family and go ahead and get started on the gameplay. Alright, so we are in our family here, and as you can see, Blossom is feeling pretty sad. It says she needs amusement from Low Fun. So I am going to just have her come over here and just play with her dolls for a little bit. That way she can get up her fun, hopefully. Ernie is just needing a little bit of rest. Henry is needing to eat something, so we will come down here and get him to grab a serving of food if he doesn't already have one. Aileen is good, Ernie is good, and Edward, you need to go to the washroom. Is that what you're doing, son? Hopefully you are. It looks like he is heading that way, yes. Alright, we love that for us. I'm just going to get Aileen to come over here and start cleaning up a little bit. There are clearly things that need to be cleaned up, and we need that to take place. And Ernie needs to go ahead and get out here and start dealing with the gardening. We need him to evolve some things and weed some things. Because obviously our plants need some love. As we know, we can't do any harvesting just quite yet. It is not time for harvesting anything. just due to the fact that it is not quite yet harvest time. Can't harvest until the end of the season, but we can go ahead and weed some things. And I went ahead and changed Ernie's aspiration from the country caretaker over to the beekeeper. So we're going to go ahead and do some stuff with the bees, and hopefully that will meet this for him. He needs to bond with the bees 15 times. Alright, Mom is just giving Henry a little bit of a bath. Blossom is really having a difficult time here. She is really struggling. Where is everyone from Difficult Temperament? Everyone is gone. I hate everyone. Why would they disappear from her needing attention? So Mom maybe needs to give Blossom a little bit of attention once she's done with Henry. Maybe she can play with her a little bit and hug her lovingly, something. Give her just a little bit of love, because obviously she is needing some tender loving care. So we'll have Mom come over and just show some attention to Blossom, because Blossom is feeling a little bit like she's being neglected, and we hate that for her. Not enough nap time from her interrupted nap. Grr, who awoke the slumbering beast? Oh dear. Alright, why don't you come over here and fiddle around with your blacksmithing stuff and get some skill up on that a little bit. Mom is in the presence of evil from being near a bad sim. So Edward aged up and he got the mean trait. So he is a mean sim. We love that for us, by the way. And so she is obviously in a tense mood from being around Edward and him being a mean sim. Go deal with Blossom. She's like, I'm dealing with Ernie right now. Okay, but Blossom really, really needs you. I don't know why you can't seem to understand this. Okay, you're hugging Blossom while you hold Ernie. I mean, we love that, but it's kind of not really what I meant. Put Ernie down and play with Blossom. She's very angry. Don't hold me. Why is Blossom being carried? Put her down right now. Blossom hates being carried. Oh my goodness. She is something else. She really is. Ernie's gonna go and have himself a little bit to eat. Henry is just upstairs playing with some dolls. He is such a happy kid, this little Henry. He, you know, tends to himself as far as getting his meals, and then he plays with his toys, and then the rest of the time he's asleep. That's really all he likes to do, is just sleep. Just occasionally give him a bath, give him something to eat, and he's a happy camper. The other ones tend to kind of cause some mischief and carry on, but little Henry, he is a happy boy. All right, you can go upstairs and get yourself some rest because you are pretty tired, and Blossom's going to have to get upstairs and get herself to a washroom. I think you, sir, need to stop doing that and clean up your mess and then go get yourself a little bit of a sleep. Mom's hungry. I have to get her a serving of food. And he is out here just working away at his blacksmithing table. We absolutely love that. He's getting his skill up. He's making some ingot, and we love that. He's got some steel, he's got some gold, and we've got some silver. So that's perfect. He did get some honey. We're just going to sell the honey because we have so much in the fridge that it's not even funny. Maybe we can make some mead. Look at him. He's like, I could use a nap. Okay, let's get out here and make some mead, and then maybe you can, maybe then you can get a nap after that. Oh, we don't have what it takes. Okay, never mind. Go get you a nap. You're fine. Why are you so sad? Should I be more lenient from being a strict mom? Aileen is wondering whether all these strict rules and high standards are worth upholding for her usually well-behaved family member. Perhaps she should loosen her expectations a bit. So she's wondering if maybe she's too strict on the kids. She is pretty strict when it comes to the children. She tends to be very strict with them, and she's wondering if maybe she's being a little too hard on them. You know, the kids are pretty good with her, and they do tend to mind pretty well. The only child that's really kind of given her a little bit of grief, to be completely honest, is Edward. And that's really a new development since he's aged up to a child. He has a little bit of a mean streak in him. But aside from that, all of the kids are pretty well behaved, and she can't really complain. And she is really tough on them. As a mother, she's quite strict with them, and she's wondering if maybe she's been a little too hard on them. And maybe is it her fault that Edward grew up with a little bit of a mean streak? Was it because she was so hard on them as they were, younger? Is that why he has grown up and has this mean streak in him now? Was it because she was too hard on him as he was younger? And so she's having a really hard time with that. She's kind of struggling a little bit, wondering if maybe she's to blame. And I don't think that she is to blame that he has this mean streak in him. I think kids are just going to be kids. But she is really struggling with this notion that it might be her fault that, she's a little bit more strict than Ernie is, and maybe it's her fault that her kid is, a little on the meaner side. All right, are you playing in that nasty toilet? Because I'm pretty sure you probably are, and I am not down with that. Come down here and grab yourself a serving of food because you seem to be hungry. And Henry, I would like for you to go ahead and get yourself a little bit of a nap, because you seem to be getting a little tired.
One who's hard. Yep.
All right, so she's just going to go ahead and take care of, as you can see, the animals here. I'm going to get her taking care of the cows and cleaning out the shed and everything. And then Ernie, I'm going to get him to get up and take care of the chickens. He's like, I was taking a nap. Yeah, well, nap's over. So he's going to go down and he's going to take care of the chickens, and we are going to have him scatter some feed and clean the coops and collect the eggs and do all those kind of fun things. And then when he's done with that, I'm going to have him go to collect some seawater, and that way we can get us some salt. And he's going to go foraging because I said so, and we need more things for our garden. And I would like to have all of these plots filled up with, obviously, things that they're growing. So I have been making him forage a lot lately, just because I want things in the plots And so he has to forage for those things. Every time I send him hunting, he comes home either scared or injured. So I don't send him hunting nearly enough. Maybe tomorrow we'll send him out hunting, but today we'll just send him out foraging. All right, so she got some, I'm going to sell this. How much was that? I don't know. She got some milk, so we'll put that in the fridge. I'm pretty sure we have so much milk, it's not even funny. This is worth 140, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that. And I'm going to sell the fertilizer. She has a lot of wool. I am not sure. I think I'm going to just sell the wool. We got it when we sold some of the chickens. So I don't really feel like we need that. And then he got an egg. Just one singular egg. And she's just cleaning up a little bit. All right, Blossom, how are you doing? You're doing pretty good, but go upstairs and take yourself a little bit of a nap as well. All right, you can get up from your nap. And you can get up from your nap. And you can get up from your nap. I don't want you guys sleeping all day long. I just wanted you to have a little bit of a nap. And now you guys can get up and you can, you know, learn how to do things. So why don't you work on your shapes? You can come over here and play with some dolls. You, sir, can come and build a tower. And Blossom's going to go take her nap now. Mom's going to go to the washroom. Hi, Aileen. I think I have a crush on Elisa Schaefer. Do you think it's worth a try? Yeah, go for it. All right, so she's going to go ahead and go to the washroom, and then I'm going to send Mom for her nap. Everyone's going to have themselves a little bit of a nap, it would seem. And while everyone has, you know, is napping, and now the kids are working on their skill building, Dad is just out foraging for things for the house, which we love. And so we will just fast forward through this a little bit. He's just trying to make sure that we have everything that we need for our garden. The seawater that he's collecting is so that we can make sea salt. So he is getting us some seawater so that we can obviously make sea salt, so that we'll have salt for us to make like salted meat and things like that. So that we'll have salted meat over the winter. So he got 3 buckets of sea salt. Or seawater. Salt water. So we'll put that in the fridge. That way she has that available so that she can make salt. And then now he's out foraging. He is feeling really, really tired. So when he comes home, he's going to need to take himself a bit of a nap as well. All right, Blossom is up from her nap. She is just going to get into some mischief, it would seem. We love that for us. Why don't you actually come over here and study some shapes instead of painting the floor? I don't necessarily want you painting the floor. We're trying to keep from doing that. Aileen, did you even take a nap? I don't think you did. All right, so he's home. He's taking himself a little bit of a nap, but we got some basil and we got some seeds, and we just found out that Aileen is pregnant, and there is going to be a addition to the household. We got some apples and we got some basils. Oh, we can go to the appointment later. I don't ever send her actually to the appointment. So there's that. Okay, can we make him plant this? No. All right, she is going to come up here and plant this when she's done with her nap. She is very happy from finding out that she has a child on the way. Aileen wants children and is happy to know one is on their way. So she is ecstatic with this news. She will have to obviously let Ernie know that they are expecting a child. So I'm going to have her come up here and give him a kiss on the cheek, and she's going to hug him, and then she's going to just tell him, you're never going to guess, but like, we are pregnant again. And he's going to say, you gotta be kidding me. Are you joking? No, but he probably will be a little happy about this news, because you know he loves the fact that they are having children, and he would be happy, I think, to have a pregnancy as well. I am pretty sure. Yeah, it says he would be happy to have a child.
Wamberka Dunda, Winubu,
Yeah, he's excited.
Sibawum Florib,
Ecstatic after hearing about a new family member.
Seneca Finave,
So he's excited about the fact that they're having another child.
Blashu Organorg.
So she's like, yeah, we're going to have another baby. And he's like, oh my goodness. So, you know, the last child that they had, unfortunately, didn't make it. They had a baby, and before the baby aged up to an infant, it got a lung defect and unfortunately passed away. And that was Camden. And that happened in 1309, as like, you know, a couple of months back. And so the fact that they are pregnant again, well, I think it was what? It's 1310 now, and that happened at the first part of 1309. So it's been about a year now. And so the fact that they're pregnant again, I think would make them really, really happy that they're able to expand on their family again and maybe have another little one in the house. All of their kids are starting to get a little bit older. You know, we do have Edward, who just aged up to a child. Blossom is going to be aging up really soon, as well as Ernie. So we know they are both about to age up to children as well in the next year here. So in 1311, they're going to be aging up to children. So everyone is starting to get a little bit older, and I do think that she's realizing that, you know, the kids are starting to get a little bit older, and the pitter-patter of little feet in the house is no longer going to be happening. And I think that, you know, that makes her a little bit sad. And so, why do you constantly do this? Why? Clean that up. And so I think that, you know, having another baby is going to make her really happy. So we love that they are expecting another one. Hopefully she has this baby around the time that the other ones age up to children, and I'm not dealing with like a newborn and toddlers, but you know, lots of toddlers and a newborn and all of that. But only time will tell on how that timing works out. If we consult our calendar, you can see that tomorrow is summer harvest. So we will be getting our harvest up. And not only is it summer harvest, but it's also Sophia's birthday. So we'll be rolling to see if Sophia makes it as, you know, it's her adult birthday. So there is a lot kind of going on for tomorrow. So we will have a very busy day tomorrow in game. It is 7:30 p.m. As you can see, I do have Edward is in here eating a sucker. Like, why? Where did you get that from? He's like, well, there's no bloody food in the house, and I'm hungry. All right. Well, I actually do need to get her up to make some food. I'm going to have her make some pottage because the family will need to eat something. So I'm going to get her up and have her cook something. And then we will have everybody eat their supper. And then we'll send everyone off to bed for the evening because it is getting kind of late. So she's going to come on down and make supper for everyone, and then they'll go on to bed. It does seem that everyone is up or in bed now. I'm going to go ahead and get everyone out of bed. And she's going to cook, and then we'll get them to all come down and eat. If she doesn't wee herself first. All right, you call everyone to the meal. And our oven just broke, so we love that for us. All right, so everyone's coming down for their meal. We love that. And she is going to eat something, and then I'm going to have her go repair the oven because she likes handiness. So she's going to repair this, and then she'll go to the washroom really quickly. And she's like, I've got this. And he's like, are you sure you don't need any help? And she's like, I think I can do it. I'm pretty certain that it can't be that difficult. And he's like, okay, well, if you need any help, you know, I'm right here. And she's like, no, honey, I'm pretty sure I've got it. I've been practicing on the sinks and stuff. And he's like, okay. So she is gotten it, and she's gotten it repaired, which we love. And so we're going to have her just clean up the mess from that. And then I'm going to head her off to bed. Everyone actually needs to head off to bed after they have eaten their meal. And then, why did you not eat? Oh, ask for food. Come grab a serving of the food. Okay, you ate, so go to bed. You ate, so go to bed. He ate, go to bed. Edward is kind of a pain because he doesn't listen to anything that I tell him to do. So we love that so much. All right, where's Blossom? She's going down to eat. Okay, great. And Ernie's going upstairs to go to bed, and Henry is going upstairs to go to bed. All right, but Blossom is coming down to grab herself some food because she is clearly starving. Everyone else, though, is heading off to bed. What does this say? Ooh, yucky from Picky Eater Quirk. Blossom ate some food that she did not like. Who knows, but she might like it tomorrow, but definitely not today. She probably won't want to eat it until this feeling passes. Oh, so she did start to eat the food, but she didn't like the food, so she refused to eat the food, and then she went upstairs. Well, this is what's for supper, so you're going to have to eat it. Sorry, but that's the way it goes. Eat this food. So come eat this pottage because that's what's for supper. And she's like, I don't like it. I don't care that you don't like it. It's what's for supper. She's like, all right, fine. If this is all you're going to feed me, then I'll eat it. But I don't have to like it. No, you don't have to like it, but you do have to eat it because this is what's for supper for the day. So she's going to eat this up, and then I'm going to send her off to bed, and everyone's going to get a good night's rest. It is Saturday, which is Sophia's birthday. Later on in the morning, we will see that it is also summer harvest. We clearly have to feed our chickens and our cow. We need to tend to them, but also we need to gather our harvest today. But first things first, we will need to roll for Sophia to see if she is going to make it into her adulthood. She does need to roll something greater than a 9 in order to survive her adult spin, or her adult roll, I guess I should say. Ernie is up. Why is Ernie up? Because Ernie hates sleeping. And so he's up. But Ernie, you definitely need to go back to bed, sir. I'm sorry that you don't like rest, but it is 2 o'clock in the morning and it is time for bed. He's like, well, that just sucks. It really does. But, you know, it is what it is. So, off to bed with you, sir. Into bed. Into bed, I said. Thank you. All right. So, everyone is sleeping, and hopefully Aileen doesn't wee herself. She's not going to. We love that for her. All right. It is summer harvest. It is 7 o'clock in the morning, but we are going to just do a pause here. And I am going to pull up the spreadsheet. And on the spreadsheet, you can see that today, Saturday, is the birthday of Sophia. And we have to roll a greater than 9. So, anything less than a 9 and she dies. So, we pull up the dice. We're going to give a roll. And she rolled a 4. Sophia is going to die. Okay, so we have to hop into the family. And we have to take care of that. So, Sophia dies. I guess I should say died. Sophia died. So the Arundel family, the other Arundel family, has lost their mother. And now Lance is raising all of those children. He will be on his own unless we decide to get him remarried. So that is unfortunate news. Obviously, we will have to go and find him someone else to marry. If that's what you guys want to do. I'll let me know in the comments below if you want us to remarry him. So please let me know in the comments below if you think that Lance should remarry or not. If you want him to remarry, then obviously we will go ahead and get him remarried because he does have 5 children currently. 3 of those are really small children. He has 2 children, and then he has, I believe, 2 toddlers and a infant. So, yeah, he has got his hands full. But we are going to go ahead and bring him home. And we are going to kill... no, that's not right. We are going to kill her by fire, I guess. mean, we can always plead and see if the Grimm will let her live. So we will see if we can plead for her. But I don't know that the Grimm will allow her to live. We'll just have to see. So I will plead for her, but I don't know if that will work or not. Then again, we haven't lost anyone in the story yet, other than our child Camden. So technically, you know, we could stand to lose someone. But I will still plead for her, and we'll just see what the Grimm has to say. He's scared of the Grim Reaper. The grim face of death. Death itself has come to this place. Why everyone else isn't as scared is honestly kind of baffling. Are you going to plead? Alright, so that didn't work. Says Sophia is truly gone after Lance's ardent appeal fell on Death's deaf ears. So even with us pleading, she is truly gone. So let me know in the comments below if you want us to find Lance another wife. If so, we will spend some time trying to find him a woman to marry, to help take care of, obviously, all of these children. But she is truly gone. We have lost Sophia. Grimm is taking his sweet time here to get rid of her. Okay, Grimm. Anytime now. Thank you. Alright, we will go ahead and don't destroy it. Let's engrave it. We're going to engrave this as Sofia Arundel. She died in 1310 due to fire. And he's going to put this in his inventory. And we're going to jump back over into the main household now. After we go ahead, let's update our spreadsheet. We need to put in her information. Sophia, she is now deceased. She died in 1310 due to fire. All right, we have lost someone else in the family. Obviously, Lance and Sophia will not be having any more children because she's no longer alive. So there is that. And if you guys want Lance to remarry, you can let me know. We will get him remarried. But as of now, yeah. We are good to go here. We don't have any more birthdays until all of the children age up on Tuesday. So 1310 has been a little rough to us. We did lose Sophia. I mean, we could have lost a lot more than we did. So, I mean, I guess it's not been too bad. But we did lose one of our mothers, and now we have a lot of motherless children, which is really, really difficult to have to deal with. And honestly, you know, anytime you have children that are without a mother, that is really a sad day. So we have, you know, to think about that for all of Lance's children without their mom now. So that is really a sad, sad day. But we did find out that we are expecting a baby, and so that's good news. So obviously we should be having a baby soon. But I do think I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you in the next one. And until the next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.